3 p.m. And would Stephanie, our administrative staff, acknowledge or announce the presence of city staff members present?
Thank you. Today we have Principal Planner Fernanda Roveri. We have Senior Associate Planner Chris Schmidt and myself, Recording Secretary Stephanie Coda.
Thank you, Stephanie. Would you please announce how to make public comments during the meeting?
Members of the public are encouraged to join our meetings via Zoom Gov, a secure service that connects you live with no lag time. This meeting is also streamed live on youtube.com/City of Monterey with an approximate 10-second delay, and Comcast channel 25 with up to a 90-second delay. If you would like to provide public comment, please join the meeting using Zoom or by telephone, making sure to join in time to accommodate delays. To join the Zoom meeting from a computer or phone, use the link or phone numbers on the agenda posted at isearchmonterey.org. Since the meeting has started, you'll find the agenda under the Recent tab. To join by telephone, dial 833-568-8864 toll free. Again, that number is 833-568-8864 toll free. Then enter the webinar ID. The webinar ID is 160-666-5889. Again, that's 160-666-5889. If prompted for a participant ID, press the pound key. Detailed instructions for using Zoom are available at monterey.org/public meetings. To provide public comment via Zoom, please use the raise your hand function at the bottom of your screen. To provide comments by phone, dial *9 to raise your hand, then *6 to unmute when called upon. Public commenters will be announced using their last 3 phone number digits or the name typed into Zoom. Public commenters will be muted until it is their turn to speak. Please turn off TV or computer speakers or go to another room while connected, as background noise interferes with the broadcast. Public speakers will be called upon in order of hands raised. There is a 3-minute time limit for today's meeting. Please stay within that limit.
Thank you. I would like to now open it up for public comments for items not on the agenda. Stephanie, do we have anyone online who is raising their hand to make a comment?
I do not see anybody with their hand raised.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to close public comments for items not on the agenda. And I would like to open it up for item number 3 in our public hearing agenda. Consider 484 Lighthouse Avenue, use permit application UP 220097 to allow food and beverages sales, major, grocery store with beer and wine sales. Applicant Natalia Molostova, property owner Joe Rossi, PCLH zoning district, commercial general plan designation, exempt from CEQA. May we have a staff presentation?
Yes, my name is Chris Schmidt. I'm a senior associate planner for the city, and I do have a brief presentation. So we are looking at a use permit for food and beverage sales, which would be beer and wine sales at a local market. So the staff recommendation is to approve. Here we see the location. It's on Lighthouse Avenue, 484 Lighthouse, near the corner of Lighthouse and McClellan. And it has an existing small European market. They sell generally imported European foods, both dry goods and various packaged frozen foods, lots of interesting imported products. So the applicant is just proposing to do beer and wine sales. And then I've also included the hours of operation here as well. And here's a photo of the interior. It's a nice store. So moving on to the findings needed to approve the use permit. The first being the use is in accord with the objectives of the zoning ordinance and the purposes of the zone. This use is permitted by use permit in the lighthouse specific plan. The next is that the proposal is consistent with the general plan and would not pose as a detriment to public health, safety, or welfare, and would not be detrimental to properties or improvements in the vicinity. Staff was able to make that finding. The use is consistent with the commercial general plan land use and the general plan economic policies to support small locally owned businesses. And staff has recommended a condition of approval to undergo ABC lead training. And then the only other condition that staff has recommended is that following the city code requirement that the city may reopen the use permit if the use constitutes a nuisance. So with that, staff recommends approval. I'm available for questions, and the business owner is here as well. Thank you.
Chris, I have a question. It's an existing use, so was the use permit requirement triggered only for the beer and wine sales?
Yes.
Okay. I was looking at Exhibit A, and in that exhibit, the operation hours are actually 10 a.m. to 7 and 10 a.m. to 6, but in the staff report, it said 10 a.m. to 8 and 10 a.m. to 7.
Oh, you know what? I think I had the applicant update their exhibit, and these were the previous hours. Like, do you still prefer? I guess I would ask the applicant, did they still prefer?
I'm gonna ask you to make that comment during applicant comments, if that's okay. Sorry.
Okay. I know I have the answer.
Okay.
They do intend to at a later date stay open until 8 p.m. But the applicant can elaborate once you ask for the applicant's comments.
Okay. Then yeah, those were all my questions. If that's okay, could the applicant come up and state their name and answer the operating hours questions?
Sorry, they can't hear you.
Hello, my name is Natalia Molostova and I'm applicant. So, do you have any questions?
So you would like to operate from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 10 a.m. to 7 on Sundays?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, okay. That was my only question.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, now let's open it up for public comments. Stephanie, would you mind reminding the public how to participate?
To join the Zoom meeting from a computer or phone, use the link or phone numbers on the agenda posted at isearchmonterey.org. Since the meeting has started, you'll find the agenda under the Recent tab. To join by telephone, dial 833-568-8864 toll free. Again, that number is 833-568-8864 toll free. Then enter the webinar ID. The webinar ID is 160-666-5889. Again, that number is 160-566-5889. To provide public comment via Zoom, please use the raise your hand function at the bottom of your screen. To provide comments by phone, dial *9 to raise your hand, then *6 to unmute when called upon. Public commenters will be announced using their last 3 phone number digits or the name typed into Zoom.
Do we see anyone online?
I see no attendees.
Thank you. I'm going to close public comments then. I reviewed the staff report and I agree with staff findings that this food and beverage sales major use would not have any detrimental impacts to the city or the surrounding neighborhood or the public health. And I also know that since it's an existing use, there aren't any parking requirements. So I would like to approve the use permit with some changes. For finding number 1, I would like to add pursuant to the Lighthouse specific plan, no additional parking is required when the use of an existing building changes and or intensifies. And I would like to amend special condition of approval number 2 and just remove the apostrophe and S after city. And amend Exhibit A to show the preferred hours of operation, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So in conclusion, I approve the permit with the aforementioned changes. This action is appealable to the Planning Commission on forms available at the planning office or online within 10 days of today. I would like to congratulate the applicant and wish her well. And so I will adjourn the meeting at 3:13 p.m.